Max Blackwell. That's a nice name.
He might hear you.
So, I'm still trying to pronounce that guy's name. Hutchison.
Matherly, Frank, Charlie, Prescott, and Silva. For the Hutchison Hawks, their starting lineup is oh, looks like they have the teams backwards.
No, they don't. Oh, wait, yes, they do. Wait. No, they don't.
So Frank, Matherly,
Sure.
number 10, Young.
They're mispronouncing them, aren't they?
Number 32, Uribe.
They're doing it all wrong.
Number 44, Casey. Casey? You say Casey.
Where? Which one? Cormac Kesey.
Evan.
Hayden Lieb, number 11. 13, Jamin Crow. I'm having a really hard time with this. I'm just gonna have to say the numbers. I'm still confused how to say his name though. How do you say that? Hutchison? That's just how I'm gonna say it. There's no other good way to say that. Huh?
Okay. So we're about to jump for ball.
Jump ball, and who's gonna get it?
It's
up.
looks like the Hutchison Hawks get it. So Young passes it to number 44. 44 with the layup. Casey with the layup.
Number 1 inbounds it.
Good defense by Hutchison.
Back to 1.
Ooh, block on number 10, Young, Mason Young.
13's gonna inbound it to what looks like number 24. 24 taking it up the court. Passes it number 13. 13 up. It's gonna be a foul.
Foul on number.
Big foul.
44, Casey with his first foul.
Number 13, Jamin Crow shooting. First one, it's out.
The score is 0-2 with Hutchison Hawks leading by 2.
So number 13 shooting again. It's up, and it's out.
Ooh, good save by Bethel.
Ooh, 13 with
Hutchison looking to break this press here. Travel on number 44, Casey.
It's like Hutchinson's gonna play a press.
Yeah, let's see how Bethel breaks it.
Already.
If they break it. Ooh, good defense by Hutch.
Number 1 gets the rebound. Passes it to 3, swings around. He's going in. Nope. He passed out to number 11.
Ooh, number 11 loses the ball. Oh, number 44 looks like tips it out. Casey, turnover. Ooh, good shot by 11 here from Bethel. 44 with the rebound. Casey passes it to number 32, Yerby. Young with the ball, trying to find an opening. Passes it to Matherly. Matherly passes to Casey. Casey back to Young. Young looking to pass. Passes to Frank. Frank with the shot. Ooh, no good.
That kid just...
It is white ball.
He hit the ground pretty hard. Number 13's going to inbound it.
Looks like they're doing a press.
Passes to number 3. 3's going to take it down the court. Actually, he's getting trapped, and then he's throwing it out to 13. Trapped. Number 13 still passing it around. Number 1 takes it up, and it's in.
It's in. That makes the score 4-2?
2-2. Oh,
4-4. 4-2. Looks like the Hawks trying to break this press. Stolen from number 10.
By number 13. Pass it over to number 1.
Frank inbounds the ball, passes it to Young. Young looking to break this press. Back to Frank. Passes to Matherly. Passes back to Frank. Frank trying to find some penetration. Back to Matherly. Matherly drives baseline for a jumper. And it
looks
is
like number
good.
13 is going to get it. Jamin Crow. Passes it over to number 1. Drive to 7.
It is a foul. God. 44, Casey fouling.
Number
13?
Yeah, so it looks like.
That's his second foul in the first 2 minutes.
Ooh, and he swung it all the way to the other end of the court. 24 in. That's out to 11 up.
Ooh, that was a tough shot.
That was a foul, but...
Matherly rebounding, dribbling up the court, passes to Frank. Frank fakes for the shot, drives in, passes it to Matherly outside the arc. Matherly drives in, and a good jumper. Ooh, Casey knocking the ball loose, getting the steal, passes it to Frank. Passes to Casey, and Casey fouled on the shot, going to line shoot 2. Looks like number 3 from Bethel caused the foul. It's his first. Casey's first shot is no good. Bounce on the rim and out.
I'm so tired. That wasn't anything. Wasn't anything to do with the game. I just think I had to say that. So a lot of people excited to see.
Looks like the ref is talking to the players. Okay. Shooting 1 now. The ref passes it to Casey.
44.
44 Casey shoots,
and
it is good, making the score 6-5 in favor of Bethel. Looks like the Hawks putting a press on Bethel. Bethel trying to break it. Bethel does break it. Oh, ooh, stolen by Matherly. Matherly with the layup.
That was
and that is making the score 6-7. Favor of the Hawks. Ooh, looks like number 24 on Bethel steps outside the line. And it's out of bounds. Matherly inbounds it to Young. Young passes it to Matherly. Matherly drives inside, layup. Number 11 rebounds, Salas. 13 dribbling up the court from Bethel. Ooh, tough layup, and it goes in. Ooh, Matherly with the ball. Passes it up to Frank. Frank loses it. Number 11 just gets the steal, passes to 24.
Oh, my bad. Wait, what?
3 with the shot, and it is no good. Matherly with the rebound. Matherly dribbling up the court. Tries passing it inside to Young.
Tried to steal it, but is it gonna be it's a foul?
I think it's a foul. The ref didn't give any official signal.
Or some kind of strange over and back.
So Frank passes it over to Young. Young with the ball, passing half court, passes it to Salas. Salas back to Young. Young looking for a pass, passes to Matherly. Matherly passes it to Young. Young dribbling into the paint for a nice floater.
Number 3 is going to inbound it to number 13. Number 13 is going to pass it back to 3. 3 took it up the court. Gave us 24, 24. Oh.
Ooh, number 11, Salas. Tips it out of bounds. Number 13 from Bethel inbounds to 11. Passes to 1. 1 passes to 3. Back outside to 24, and it is no good for the shot.
Although that was a great looking shot.
Young dribbling up the court. Passes it to Frank. Frank looking for a pass here. Passes it to Young. Tries passing it to Salas, but Salas misses the catch, and it flies out of bounds. The score is 8-11 with Hutchison Hawks in the lead.
20, oh.
With 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
13 inbounds to 3. 3 passing back 13. 13 is taking it up the court. 13 out to 1. 1 up, and bad shots. 11 takes
air ball, but saved by 11. Wow.
3's going to go in, up, and
gets his own rebound, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, fake for the shot. Oh! Charge!
Big
foul
flop.
On number 2.
Flop.
Foul on number 2?
Huge.
No, foul is on number 3.
Shaq flop. It was a Shaq flop. Just doesn't make any sense here. It was there.
Young with the ball. Young stopped by some mighty fine Bethel defense. Number 1 with the layup. Scoring for Bethel. Oh, Matherly just passes it right to Bethel.
Bethel tried.
Bethel with their own rebound. Number 1 scoring 2, making the score to 12-11. Matherly with the ball. Passes way up there, trying to get it to Salas, but intercepted by number 11 from Bethel.
Like no team.
It flies out of bounds. It is Hutchison ball. Looks like we got some subs here going in. We have number 5,
which is
going in
Max
for
Black. Oh, excuse me, that was number 4. Number 5 is Cinco Williams.
Looks like he's going in for number 24. Right now it is a timeout.
Who called the timeout?
I think it was Hutch. But the score is 12-11 with Bethel in the lead. So what do you think is going to happen in this game? Like, what are your predictions for the future?
Hutch will probably get in the lead once or twice, but I think Bethel will win.
If Bethel keeps up their defense, their press, yeah, it's been working out for them so far. So definitely, Hutchison needs to find a way around that.
Hutch is definitely doing a better press than they are, but
I don't know. They just got like 3 turnovers.
yeah, but they had. So did they?
Oh,
It's about even
it's
right
gonna be a close game. So if you're just tuning in, the score is 12-11 with Bethel in the lead, with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Looks like Young with the ball. Here Young dribbling in, trying to get around his opponent. Passes it to Matherly. Matherly looking for an opening, finds it, and with a good floater, misses, grabs his own rebound, and misses again. Looks like number 13 of Bethel dribbling in. Ooh. Foul on number 10, Young. Mason Young with the foul. That is his first.
You can go.
Number 13 shooting 2. He shoots, and it is good. The score is 14-11. Bethel in the lead with under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Frank trying to find someone to pass to. He passes way over to Solis. Solis flicking someone to pass to. Passes it to number 30, Frank. Solis with the three. It is good for the three, making the score 14-14 with 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Ooh, looks like they have a good, Frank with the steal. Passes to 11, Solis almost goes in, but not quite. Solis knocks the ball out of bounds. It is Bethel's ball. Number 13, looking for someone to pass to. Passes it to number 1. Number 1 met by some defense. Passes back to 13. 13 back to 1. 1 inside with the layup, a miss, and it is jump ball between number 32 and 2 from Hutchison and then Bethel. Number 13 looking for someone to pass to. Passes to 5 with the shot, and it is good for the 3. Making the score 17-14. Minute and, good, that was a lob to number 32. Number 32 steps out of bounds. Yerby steps out of bounds. Looks like the Hawks are going into another press. Can Bethel break it? They do break it. Stolen by Frank with the layup. Bethel trying to break their press, and they do. Passes to 1. 1 with the 3, and it is good. Frank with the ball, dribbling up the court, passes it to Solis. Solis passes back to Frank, passes to Yerby. Yerby with the layup. 1 of Bethel has the ball. Passes to 11, passes to 13. 13 dribbling up the court, putting some moves. Passes to 5, 5 to 1. 1 with the shot, and it is good for the 3. They need to stop 1 from shooting. Matherly, stolen from Matherly, passes to 5 for Bethel. Shot missed. It is white ball. Frank knocks it out of bounds. Looks like number 5. Williams inbounding the ball. Passes it to Poe. Poe passes it to number 3, Crow. Back to number 5, Williams. Williams with a shot, no good. To Poe. Poe with the jumper, also no good. And that is the end of the first quarter. It is 23-18 with Bethel in the lead. And really, like, both teams are showing some amazing defense. If Hutchison keeps their press as strong as it is now, it's going to be a really close game. But as both teams talk about what plays to use next. Yeah, this looks like we have a heated game ahead of us. As both teams, or at least Bethel makes their way back to the court. Looks like Hutchison has some last minute plans to go over. I'm intrigued to see what each team has to bring to the table. as the Hutchison Hawks make their way to the floor. Looks like they're calling out who they have now. Looks like it is Matherly inbounding the ball to Young. Young passes it to Frank. Frank to Salas. Salas with the three, and it is good from Salas. 2 inbounding the ball, passes it to 3. Crow. 5 dribbling up the court, and he loses control of the ball. Loose ball, but he maintains it. Passes it to 2. 24 with the ball, dribbling it in, looking for an opening. Finds a shot, and it is no good. There's a foul called, shooting 2 on Matherly. Matherly called for the foul. That is his first. That is his first. Number 44 shooting the shots. His first one is good. The score currently is 24-21 with 7.5 minutes left to go in the first half of the game. His second shot is no good. Frank with Young with the rebound, passes it to Matherly. Matherly fakes for the shot, goes in, passes it back to Casey. Casey looking to pass, passes to Young. Young with the jump shot, and it is good for 2. Making the score 24-23, 7 minutes left to go in the first half of the game. Number 5 trying to find someone to pass to here. Passes to number 3. Number 3 passes it to 11 on the other team. Salas passes it to Frank. Frank knocks it out of bounds. Looks like we got some subs coming in here. .24 dribbling up the court for Bethel. Poe finding number 1, Evans. Number 3 with the shot, and it is no good, in and out. Ooh, loose ball. Number 3 maintains it, Crow. Passes to, Crow has the ball with number 3, passes it to number 11. 11 passes to 1. Looks like Young with the steal. Number 1 from the other team with the steal. Number 24 trying to find someone to pass to. Passes it to number 3, Crow. Crow passes back to 24. Back to 13. 13 passes it to 10. Young passes to Frank. Frank with the missed layup. Number 1, Evans from Bethel. Ooh, looks like there's a foul called there. Number 1 from the Hutchison Hawks getting called for the foul. Frank, that's his first. Number 24, Poe with the ball. Poe trying to find someone to pass to. Passes it to Crow. Crow to number 13. 13 with the good floater. Crow. Looks like Bethel knocks the ball out of bounds on the inbound play. Matherly inbounding the ball for the Hutchison Hawks. Matherly inbounds to Young. Young to Salas for a 3, and it is good. They need to stop Salas from shooting because he is just on fire. 24, dribbling up the court. Poe dribbling up the court, passes to 1, Evans. Evans to 13. 13 good with the shot. Matherly with the ball, trying to find someone to pass to, trying to get past this press. Passes to Young. Young going down the sideline. Young trying to find an opening. He finds it. He passes to Matherly. Matherly passes to Salas. Salas with the 3. It is no good that time. 13 from Bethel with the rebound, trying to get down the court. Passes to Poe. Poe to Evans. Evans to Crow. Back to Evans back to Crow for the three, and it is good for Crow. Matherly inbounds the ball to the wrong team, and number 1 with the basket. Frank trying to pass it to Matherly, gets blocked, but he maintains it, passes to Salas, passes to Young. Young with the three, it's no good. Young getting his own rebound, and it hits off of number 13 for the Bethel, making it Hutch's ball. Frank inbounds the ball to Young. Young trying to get past his defender. Number 1 is guarding him. Young dribbling in, but is stopped by 11. 11 with the ball. Layup, misses, but he gets fouled on the shot, so he's going to the line to shoot 2. Number 1 called for the foul. That's his second. And the first shot is no good by 11. Going to the line to shoot his second attempt. His second attempt is good, making the score 34-26 in favor of Bethel. Young trying to get past this press here. Passes it to Frank. Frank dribbling up the court, passes it to Casey. Casey inside for the layup, and Casey is fouled on the shot, going to the line to shoot 2. Actually, it was called on the floor. So Young is inbounding the ball. Looking for someone to pass to. He passes it inside to Casey. Casey with the layup, no good. 13 dribbling down the court. Crow trying to get around Frank. Passes it to Evans. Evans with the shot, no good. But number 11 with the rebound. Passes to 1, passes to 13, passes back to Crow, and for the shot, and it is no good. Evans with the rebound. Ooh. Evans getting pushed to the ground, but getting back up, going to the line. To shoot 2. To shoot 1-on-1, sorry. Looks like we have 30 for the Hutchison Hawks coming in for number 1. So we got Frank coming in for Frank. One-on-one. His first attempt is good. Going to the line to shoot his second. The score is currently 35-26 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left, and his second attempt is also good. Casey inbounds the ball to number 30. Passes to Young, passes to 30, Frank. Passes it to Salas, back to Frank. Frank trying to find someone to pass. Passes to Salas. Passes to Matherly. Passes to Frank. Passes to Salas going inside. Fakes the layup. Passes back to Matherly. Matherly going in, not faking it, but missing the shot. Number 24 for Bethel, dribbling down the court. Number 24 passes to Evans. Evans passes to 13. 13 with the jump shot, no good. Number 11 with the rebound. 11 shooting it, missing it, but getting fouled on the shot, going to the line to shoot 2. The score is currently 36-26 with Bethel in the lead with just over 3 minutes left to go in the second half of this game. His first attempt is good from number 11, going to the line to shoot his second. Second attempt is also good. 2 for 2 from the line. It looked like Casey with the ball, passing it to 32. Yerby passing back to Frank. Passes it to Young. Young with the 3. No good. Yerby knocks it out of bounds. No, wait, it was tipped out by White. So it is Hutchison's ball. Young looking for someone to pass to, passes it to Salas, passes to Yerby. Yerby passes it to Frank. Frank passes it to Salas. Salas has his, shoots a three, and it is good for Salas. Number 24 for Bethel, dribbling down the court, passes it to Crow, back to Poe. Poe grabbing the ball, passes it to 13, back to Crow. Crow for the three, and it is no good. Looks like Salas with the rebound, passes it to Frank. Frank passes to Young. Young passes to Casey. Casey spin move inside and misses the shot. 13 gets the rebound. Number 1, Evans, shoots the three, and it is good. The score is currently 41-29. Bethel in the lead with 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Young inside with the good Euro step and makes the layup. .13 with the ball. Passes it to 11. Shot, and it is good for the jump shot. Young with the ball. Passes to Casey. Casey looking to pass back to Young. Passes back to Young. Young passes to Frank. Frank all the way up to Casey. Casey with the layup, and it is good for 2. Okay, number 24, Poe, is dribbling up the court. Poe passes to Evans. Evans back to Poe. Poe looking to pass, passes back to Evans. Evans into 13 to Crow. And it is good for the layup. Young dribbling up the court. Young trying to set up a play here. Young passes it to Salas. Salas passes it to Frank. Back to Salas. Salas takes for the shot, passes it to Frank, back to Salas. Passes it to Casey. Casey with a good layup, making the score 35-45 with Bethel in the lead with less than a minute left in the first half of the game. Evans with the ball, passes it to Crow, passes it to the other Crow. Crow with the layup, blocked by Casey. Young with the ball, dribbling up the court, passes it to Casey. Casey is fouled. So looks like Young will be inbounding the ball for the Hutchison Hawks. Young looking for a good pass. Passes it to Yerby. Yerby fakes for the shot, dribbles in, but is called for the travel. So we got Crow inbounding the ball to Poe. Poe dribbling down the court. Poe driving around as a defender. Passes it to Crow, passes it to Evans. Evans with a missed layup. Poe with the rebound, passes to Crow. Crow passes it to Poe. Poe breaks his opponent and gets the layup. Young with the ball, shoots it from over half court and misses. And this is halftime right now. So as the teams warm up, I will be back.
me around station.
And hello, I am back with the Hutchison Hawks versus Bethel. And the score is 47-35 with Bethel in the lead starting this second half of this game. Looks like number 13 from Bethel, Crow, is passing it into Poe. Poe passes it to Evans. Evans passes it to Crow. Crow passes it to Crow. Crow with the shot. Good for the jumper. Matherly with the pass. Passes to Frank. Frank passes it to Yerby. Yerby with passes it to Matherly. Matherly passes to Frank. Frank with a deep three, and it is no good. But looks like Yerby with the rebound. Passes to Casey. Casey with the nice layup. Nice and easy. Poe dribbling down the court. Poe passes it to Evans. Evans passes to Crow. Crow with the shot, and it is good for the jumper. Frank trying to break this press. Pat lobs it to Yerby. We got a collision, and it is called a foul. Number 11, Leab, called for the foul. That is his second. Yerby inbounds the ball to Young. Young dribbles it past half court. No, he stops right before half court. There we go. He goes past half court. Passes it to Casey. Casey passes it to Matherly. Matherly passes to Casey. Casey with the nice jumper, but misses. Crow with the rebound. Crow, fast break, dribbles down with a nice reverse layup. Looks like Young passes it to Matherly. Matherly trying to set up here. Passes to Frank. Frank fakes for the shot. Passes to Matherly. Matherly dribbles in, passes to Frank. Frank passes to Young. Young passes to Matherly. Matherly trying to go in. What is that? Is that a push-off foul? 0 black. So Matherly called for the foul here. That's his third? Yeah, it's his third foul. Poe from Bethel dribbling down the court. Poe passes it to Evans. Evans back to Poe. Poe passes it to, no, loses it, and it goes out of bounds. Yerby inbounds the ball, passes it to Young. Young sizing up his defender. Tries to go and pass his defender and passes it to Casey. Casey looking for someone to pass to. Dribbles, takes the dribble, passes it to Matherly. Matherly takes the dribble, passes it to Frank. Frank passes it to Casey. Casey passes it to Matherly. Matherly passes to Frank. Frank dribbles around his defender, going through everybody in the layup, but misses, and Crow gets the rebound. Passes it to Crow. Passes it to number 11, Leab. Leab with the shot, and makes it. Timeout, black. Full timeout for the Hutchison Hawks here. Now it is 55-37 with 5.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And really, it can still go either way. It could. You never know. One guy might get on fire and just might carry the team. It could be nice and easy shots that they could get off. But in the end, it really comes down to what team wants it more. It could happen. You never know. Expect the unexpected, what they say. But definitely Hutchison needs to slow it down, just wait for the nice and easy shots here. But Solis really was on fire in that last half of the game. So they need to shut him down if they want to do some damage here. Yeah, if Solis keeps it up, you never know. Ooh, Young tries passing it, tipped by number 1, but Frank gets the ball. Frank passes it to Casey. Casey passes it to Matherly. Matherly fakes for the shot, passes to Young. Young back to Frank. Casey has the ball. Casey passes it to Matherly. Matherly fakes the pass, goes in for the layup, and shoots it, and there's a call. And it is a blocking foul. Shooting 2. Matherly shooting 2. Number 11 called for the block for Bethel. That's his 3rd foul as well. Matherly's first attempt is good, making the score 55-38 with just over 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. His second attempt here for his free throws is not good, bounces out, but Frank with the rebound, Frank with the layup, and it is good for 2. Poe dribbling up the court. Poe looking for someone to pass to, passes to Evans. Stolen by number 10, Young. Young with the layup, no good, but he is fouled on the shot and going to line to shoot 2. His first attempt at this free throw attempt is shooting, and it is no good, just short of the basket. Hits the rim but goes the wrong way. Looks like we got Solis coming in for number 44, Casey. Young's second attempt is no good. Evans with the rebound. Evans looking for someone to pass it to Poe. Poe dribbling in. Poe with the layup, fouled on the shot. Fouled on the shot. No, it is fouled on the floor. My bad. Number 10. That's his 3rd foul for Hutchison. Crow looking to inbound to someone. Inbounds it to Williams, but it is stolen by number 10, Young. Yerby with the layup, misses it. Grabs his own rebound, passes it to Solis. Solis fakes for the shot, passes it to Matherly. Matherly drives in, and Matherly is fouled. Is it on the shot or on the floor? It is fouled on the shot. Number 44, Gray Dunas. So Matherly going to the line to shoot 2. That's his first foul, number 44. Matherly's first attempt is no good, going into his second. Matherly shoots, and his second attempt is good, making the score 55-41 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Crow dribbling down the court, passes it to number 2. And it is off of Young, out of bounds. Bethel's ball. Crow inbounds the ball. Crow lobs it to number 1, Evans. Evans dribbling down the court. Passes to Crow. Crow dribbling in, finding an opening, stops, shoots it, and it is no good. But Evans with the rebound. Evans with the shot, jump shot, and it is good for 2. The score is now 57-41. 3:50 left on the clock for the 3rd quarter. Frank passes to Young. Young trying to find a way around his opponent, passes it to Solis. Solis passes to Matherly. Matherly passes it to Young. Young passes to Salas. Salas with the three. It is no good. In and out. Number 44 from Bethel rebounds the ball. Number 13, Crow, passes to Evans. Passes it to number 2. Number 2 passes it to Williams. Williams passes it to Crow. Crow passes to number 2. 2 fakes for the shot. Dribbles in. Passes to Williams. Williams with the three. It is no good. In and out. But number 2 with the rebound passes to Crow on the outside of the arc. Crow dribbles in and good with the layup. Matherly with the ball. Matherly shoots the three. It is no good. But Young with the rebound passes to Frank. Frank in mid-air shoots the ball and makes it. 13 dribbling down the court. Evans with the ball right now. He's looking for pass. He passes to number 44. 44 takes it in and is fouled on the shot. So number 44 is going to line to shoot 2. Hutchison 32, Yerby foul, called for the foul. That's his first. 44's first attempt is good, making the score 60-43 with just over 2.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. His second attempt is no good. Rebound by Frank. Frank dribbling up the court trying to go around Poe, which is defending him. Frank passes it to number 11, Salas. Salas passes to Matherly. Matherly tries passing to Yerby. Looks like there's a foul called on Bethel. White 44, that's his second foul, I believe. It is his second foul. Young inbounding the ball. Young looking for someone to pass to. Passes it to Frank. Passes it to Yerby. Back to Frank. Frank passes to Frank. Frank passes to Salas. Salas to Frank. Ooh, behind the back dribbling. Good move. Frank passes it to Young. Young dribbles inside with the layup. And it is good for the layup. Poe dribbling down the court right now. Poe to Williams to Crow. Crow falling, but stands with the ball and is called for a travel because that's what it is. Because you can't stand up with the ball. So now Young has the ball dribbling it down the court. Just crossed half court. He's looking to set up something here. He passes it to Salas. Salas dribbles passes to Young. Young backs up trying to find an opening here to do something. Young stops his dribble, picks up his dribble, passes to Salas. Salas fakes for the shot, goes in for the nice floater, no good. And Bethel is called for a blocking foul. Number 24, Poe called for the foul. That is his second foul. Salas is going to the line to shoot 2, and his first attempt is no good. It was in and out. He's going to the line to shoot his second attempt here, and it is no good either. Poe with the ball. Poe dribbling with the ball up the court. He passes to Williams. Williams looking to pass to someone. Passes down to 44 at the paint. 44 at the shot. No good. Rebound by Yerby. Yerby passes to Young. Young dribbling it the other way. Now looking for someone to pass to. He's still looking. He's trying to set up something. He's trying to tell his teammates. He's trying to communicate. He passes it to Frank. Frank dribbling around his opponent to a layup, and looks like Frank is called for the charge. Black 1 called for the foul. Frank is called for that foul. And that is his 4th, so if they don't do something, he might be out of the game real soon. Poe dribbling in, loses the ball, but Crow saves it. Crow with the layup. Charge! Looks like Crow, number 3, Crow, is called for the charge. We got a sub, Casey, coming in for Solace here. No, never mind, he's coming in for Frank. The score is 60-45 with 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Young dribbling down the court. Young passes it to Solace. Solace to Frank. Frank to Young. Young trying to get it down to Casey. Can't find him. Passes it to Frank. Passes it back to Young. Young with the 3. And it is good for the 3. 15 seconds left. Time for one last play here. Poe passes it to number 2. Passes to Williams. Williams with the 3. It is no good. But Poe with the rebound. It is good for the 2-pointer. Ooh. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. It is 62-48 with Bethel leading by 14 points. And let's just see how this goes. If Hutchison locks down their defense and makes them easy plays, easy passes, easy buckets, and they might still have a chance in this. 14 points is not a lot in a basketball game. I mean, they have 8 minutes, which is a long time when you play in a basketball game. So let's just see where this goes. Both teams here. Looks like Bethel is going back to the floor, but Hutchison is still talking about the plays that they maybe potentially might use. See a lot of head nodding down there. That's the warning. First warning for Hutchison to get onto the floor. And there they go. They're onto the floor. But yeah, as I'm saying, 14 points is not a lot to come back from. Young dribbling up the court, passes it to Solace. Solace passes to Frank, back to Young. Young looking for someone to pass to, passes it to Frank. Frank trying to get around his opponent. He passes it to Young. Young dribbles into his opponent. Spin move, layup for 2. Making the score 62-50. Bethel leading. Poe with the ball, passes it to Crow. Crow passes to Evans. Ooh, off Evans' hand, and Young gets the steal. Young with the jump shot, and it is good. They are only down by 10 now. 62-52 with just over 7 minutes left to go. Number 11 with the easy layup there, just drove through everybody. Wait, there's some sort of call there. Oh, I'm not sure what the call was, but the ref blew his whistle, and it is Hutchison's ball. Young with the ball, dribbling down the court. Young passes to Solace. Solace to Yerby. Yerby stolen from Yerby by Crow. Crow dribbling down the court. Crow passes it to number 1, Evans. Evans with the shot, no good. Number 11 rebounds, passes to number 3, Crow. But stolen from 30, Frank. Frank trying to do something. Passes to Young. Young passes to Solace. Solace fakes for the shot, dribbles in, loses control, loose ball, picked up by Evans. Evans dribbling down on a fast break, but it is ripped from Evans and goes out of bounds. But it is Bethel's ball. Poe inbounding the ball. Poe passing to 3, Crow back to 13, also Crow. To Poe with the 3, it is no good. Looks like number 11 gets the rebound though, Liab. Passes to 13. Evans with the ball. Evans passes to Poe. Poe to Crow. Crow dribbling inside, trying to get off a layup, and it gets it off. Going to the line to shoot 2. Number 44, Casey. That's his 3rd foul. Crow, number 13, Crow. His first attempt is no good. The score is currently 64-52 with just over 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. His second attempt is good, however. Young with the ball, passes it to Frank, back to Casey. Casey passes to Salas. Salas for the 3, and it is good for the 3. Poe dribbling down the court. Poe trying to go around his opponent, and it is fouled, reaching foul on Young. The ref is not happy with Young. Guess he did something I didn't see. That's his 4th foul. Young. 13, easy bucket for Crow. 10 looking to pass. Young looking to get around this press. Passes to 44. 44 passes it to Yerby. Yerby back out to Frank. Frank passes to Salas. Salas fakes for the shot. And it's a floater, but he misses, but gets fouled on the shot. Number 13 for Bethel called for the foul, and Salas going to the line to shoot 2. His first attempt, Salas' first attempt is good, making the score 67-56 with 5.5 minutes left to go. Exactly 5.5 minutes left to go in the game. His second attempt is also good, making the score 67-57. Poe with the ball right now, dribbling up the court. Crow trying to find someone to pass. Passes it to Crow. Crow with the 3, and it is good. Frank with the ball for Hutchison, dribbling down the court. He passes it to Casey. Casey trying to go around his defender. Puts a spin move on him. Passes it to Salas. Salas passes it to Yerby. Yerby with an easy basket right under the hoop. Poe passes it to number 11. 11 loose ball. Everyone's on the floor. But looks like Evans recovers it. Crow looking to shoot. Fakes it, dribbles in everybody, and gets fouled on the shot. He is shooting 2 by 44. I think that's his 3rd or 4th foul for number 44. No, I'm sorry. Number 32 is called for the foul. It's his 2nd. Crow's first attempt is no good, in and out. Going to the line to shoot his 2nd. His 2nd attempt is good. We got some subs coming in. Matherly and Frank coming in for Yerby and Young. Casey inbounds the ball to Frank. Number 30, Frank. Number 30, Frank passes it to Matherly. Frank passes to Casey. Casey with an easy bucket down low. Number 24, Poe, drilling down the court, passes it to Crow. Crow pointing and trying to set up a play here. Crow drills in, stolen by Frank. Frank on a fast break with 2 defenders on him, misses completely, but it is touched by Bethel, so it is still Hutchison's ball. They are only down by 10 with just over 4 minutes left, so they It could really go either way. 10 is not much in a game of basketball with 4 minutes left to go in the game. It's really still a coin toss to me. Frank with the 3. No good. Rebounded by Evans. Evans putting fancy moves on him, but stolen by Solis. Solis passes to Frank. Frank passes to Casey. Casey dribbles in, took 2 large steps, and makes an easy basket, making the score 71-63. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the game. Evans with the ball right now. He's looking to pass. He passes it to Williams. Williams looking to pass to someone. Williams passes to Poe. Poe passes back to Williams. Williams with a 3. It is no good. Poe with the rebound though. Looks like Poe stepped out of bounds when he rebounded the ball. So it is Hutchison's ball. They are only down by 8. 8. And they are. This is really gonna be a heated game. I think it's the other way. Okay, so it looks like each team here is talking about what they're going to do. No, that's it. Did I miss? Looks like Hutchison now going back to the floor after having a discussion on what they're going to do to get those 8 points to tie it up, 9 to win. Frank inbounding the ball, passes to number 30, Frank. Frank trying to set up a play here. Solis with the ball. So it looks like Solis is going to the line to shoot 2. He could close the gap even more and make it that much closer of a game. Solis' first attempt is good. Going to the line to shoot his second because that was a one-on-one scenario. 1-1 scenario. So going to the line to shoot his second attempt here. The score is 71-64. His second attempt is good. Poe passes it to Williams. Williams looking to pass. Passes to Crow. Crow trying to get around Casey, which is defending him. Behind the back, Crow looking for someone to pass to. Can't find anyone, but passes it to number 11. Passes back to Poe. Poe loses it, and it is over and back call. With just under 3 minutes left to go, this could really set the game apart right here. Young with the ball. Young gets around his defender, trying to set up something here. He passes to Matherly. Ooh, number Poe falls. Matherly passes to Solis. Solis to Young. Young for a 3. It is no good though. Crow with the rebound. Crow looking to pass to someone. Crow can't find anyone. Passes to 1. Evans. Evans pushed Young and shoots the shot. Matherly looking to pass to someone. Passes it to Frank. Passes to Solis. Solis looking to... Solis looking to shoot. Pass to Frank, passes to Casey. Casey with an easy bucket, making the score 73-67. 6-point game right here. Crow with the ball. Passes it to number 11. Blocked by Casey. Young dribbling the ball up the court. Passes it to Matherly. Matherly trying to save it and took out the ref. Wow. Ref did a face plant and just slid. He just got up, walks it off. It's a good ref. It is timeout from Bethel. Oh, nope, they changed it. Timeout, Hutch. And that is the buzzer to come back to the floor. With a 6-point gain, that talk that they had with their coaches really could turn this game for either side here. This is a make or break point in this game right here. Looks like it's Hutchison ball. Young finding someone to pass to, passes it to Solis, passes to Frank. Frank passes to Young. Young dribbling around the arc, going to the right side, passes to the wing. Solis looking for someone to pass to, passes to Young, passes to Frank. Frank looking for someone to pass to, passes to Solis. Solis with a deep three, no good, and it is out of bounds. Looks like it is Bethel's ball. It is still Bethel's ball because I guess Matherly knocked it out. Timeout White. Bethel took a timeout, half timeout. Looks like Bethel is discussing what they're going to do to try to stop the press that the Hutchison Hawks is providing. Looks like the Hutchison Hawks is not out yet because they're conversationing about what they're going to do to get the ball back and score these 6 points, 7 points to become in the lead. Bethel's already on the floor. Hutchison is now getting on the floor. Crow is inbounding the ball. Number 13, Crow, is inbounding the ball. Crow looking for someone to pass. He passes to Evans. Evans is trapped. It is knocked out of bounds. I guess Crow passes it, inbounds it to Evans. Evans with the shot. Young dribbling up the court. Young trying to find an opening in the defenders. Passes to Matherly. Matherly with a deep three, and it is not good, but rebounded by Young. Young with the 2-point layup. I thought a layup was anything else. Ooh, number 11 with an easy drive, and it is an and one. Going to the line for an extra point attempt. The score is currently 77-69. It's an 8-point game with 43 seconds left on the clock, which is a lot in a basketball game. And he shoots, and it is no good. Rebounded by Matherly. Matherly passes to Young. Young to Solis. Solis inside to Casey, back outside to Solis. Salas passes to Young. Young passes to Frank. Frank for the three. Airballs it. But it is fouled. He gets to go to the line to shoot three. Right here. This is what makes games. Winner or loser. Comes down to free throws in the end. His first attempt is good. Making. Did he make both? That was his second attempt. He made both of them so far. This is his third attempt to close the gap even more. He shoots. I don't think he actually meant to make it. He almost did make it, but didn't. It went in and out. They need to foul here. They need to deuce. They need to foul. Ooh. Got like slapped right there. It looked like that hurt a little bit. Ouch. It was like around his entire head and slapped him. I don't know how that worked. He like reached around his head and like slapped him. It was weird. They're only down by 6, so they did come back quite a bit. They were down by around 20 in the beginning of the game. This is a one-on-one opportunity, and he makes it, so he goes to the line to get his second attempt. His second attempt is also good, making the score 79-71 with 20 seconds left on the clock. Matherly with the ball. Matherly step back three, and it is good for a three. Hutchison calling a timeout here, which is very strategic. The score is currently 79-74 with Bethel in the lead by 5. And there's 13 seconds left on the clock. So they need to foul, hope they miss, and just two easy threes, and it's over. Hutchison would win. But let's see what the timeout brings to the table, what the coaches tell each team to motivate them to push them to their limit. See a lot of nod heading down there, shaking their heads up and down like they understand, or they're just saying that to say that. Crow trying to find someone to pass to. He passes to number 11, but Crow is fouled with 10 seconds left on the clock. There's 10 seconds left. They are down by 5. If Crow misses this and they make an easy three and foul again, it is going to be like a nail-biter game. His first attempt, not good. Going to line to shoot his second attempt. His second attempt is also not good. Matherly with the ball. There is. Ooh, it is. White tipped it out. So Young inbounds the ball. Passes to Matherly. Matherly with the shot. No good. But it is over. 79-74. They're only down by 5. That really could have gone either way in this game. But if you're tuning in and hope you continue tuning in, because next up is our varsity girls basketball team, Hometown Huskies. So please come